He was once loved by all NBA fans. He had crowds chanting his name and towered over everyone. But Tacko Fall now is nowhere near the NBA. No team is even looking to sign him. Alright, that sounds a bit dramatic, but Tacko was special. He measured at 7'7" with shoes in the draft combine, was the tallest NBA player, an inch taller than Boban. He's got an 8'2" wingspan and a 10'2.5" standing reach. Man can dunk without jumping. Let me say that again. He can dunk on a 10-foot hoop without leaving the ground. NANI? And he was blocking the heck out of Zion in college. So why is he out playing in China? Wait, he running fast breaks now?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
What happened to Tacko Fall, and can he come back? What is up, dudes? That's Ballers Players. It's your boy MJ. Unlike most NBA players who started off playing at a young age, Tacko started playing basketball when he was 15 years old in Senegal. Bro was 7'3", but couldn't dunk. He couldn't run across the court 2 times without being out of breath. He came from nothing, sometimes not even having food to eat. So he was looking for a way out. He moved to the US at 16 and looked like a giant. He improved at Flying Star Academy, and he was different in high school. A 3 to 4 star recruit, 40 different colleges expressed interest, and he ended up going to University of Central Florida, now 7'6", 270 pounds, and worked on his game. Just like, if y'all liking the content, feel free to subscribe, cause over 75% of y'all aren't. Trying to get to 1 mil in 2023. In his second year, he became the American Athletic Conference Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 2.6 blocks. Throughout his 4 years at college, he shot 74% from the field. No one was stopping him, but he was still under the radar, only averaging 10 points a game. I don't know how you would miss him.
Hey, yo!
But that changed when he faced off against Zion and Duke in the 2019 NCAA tournament. You know, when Tacko was casually kneeling and still taller than this player.
Why you bullying me?
The game was neck and neck despite Duke being the overwhelming favorites. Everybody saw this giant dominate, scoring easy buckets and blocking shots, especially Zion's. Although Duke only won by 1 point, Tacko finished with 15, 6, and 3 blocks and was given props for keeping UCF in it when they had no business being there. He declared for a 2019 draft, but despite his strong college showing, there were glaring weaknesses. He was painfully slow and unable to shoot, a no-no in the modern era. Still, he had no injuries, so that's a plus. His weight filled out his frame properly. He wasn't overweight or underweight, so he had the right physical specifications to even be considered for the NBA. He went to the NBA draft combine and broke records for standing reach. Bro out here outreaching Yao Ming. Just like I'm reaching for that Taco Bell. So Taco Bell, sponsor me. Tacko Fall, Taco Bell, you get it. Tacko's path to the NBA was anything but easy. In the draft, Tacko went undrafted. The Celtics thought they would take a chance and signed him to an Exhibit 10, a contract for players to stick with the team even though they aren't expected to make the regular season roster. Meaning, if he proved himself, he could be upgraded to a two-way player. Still not even a normal spot. The Summer League, however, is where Tacko went viral, cause he dunked it and held the rim with his feet on the ground. He was getting louder cheers than the #1 pick, Zion. His performance was good enough for the Celtics to sign him to a two-way contract, splitting time between the Celtics and Boston's G League team in Portland, Maine. He was out here driving over 100 miles between states to get opportunities to play. But the Summer League drew lots of eyes towards Tacko. He became a fan favorite and was getting asked for pics and signatures more than Tatum or JB. I ain't trying to stand next to him and look like this. Help! All the fans loved him and would chant Tacko, Tacko in the fourth quarter. Back when Enes Kanter was on the Celtics, he'd say Tacko had the nicest personality on the team, and people would just naturally gravitate towards him. Unfortunately, he would barely get any playing time, averaging 3.3 points on 4.7 minutes per game in his first season. The Celtics were a playoff team. They weren't trying to give minutes to a 23-year-old project. In the G League, he averaged 12.9 points, 11.1 rebounds, and 2.9 blocks blocks on 70% from the field in 24 minutes a game. Pretty dominant in limited minutes. He only played 7 NBA games in his first season and re-signed with the Celtics under the same contract for the 2020-21 season. But his second season was a little bit unfortunate though. Tacko Fall might have not played that many minutes, but when he did, it was electric. I want to choose him in PrizePicks to sponsor today's video, but he's not in the league.
Are you serious right now?
You've seen me crush it 5 times with PrizePicks, and you can win up to 10 times your money on any entry. It's daily fantasy made super easy. Pick 2 of 5 players, and if they will score more or less than your PrizePicks projection, you get paid. It's you against the numbers. This time I picked Jalen Brunson, Knicks legend, over 24.5 because that boy on. Oh, and Brook Lopez over 6.5 boards because he's averaging over 10 in his last 5. And picks can be made in 60 seconds or less. It's that easy and we hit. All first-time users that deposit and use the promo code MJ2K will receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. So download PrizePicks and play daily fantasy sports with us. Make sure you use the promo code MJ2K when you sign up, because it helps you and the channel out. He was quicker, better in defending pick and rolls, but the Celtics G League team shut down due to COVID, and his main source of playing time was cut off. Tacko didn't get enough reps in, and once again barely played with the Celtics. This time playing 19 games and 7 minutes a game, but in less than ideal situations. The Celtics were a playoff team that had an all-switch defense. Changing the entire scheme so Tacko could play was not something Brad Stevens was about to do, even if he was averaging 1.1 blocks in 7 minutes. Eventually, Tacko became a free agent. The Celtics then re-signed him, and on September 27, 2021, he signed a 2-way contract with the Cleveland Cavaliers, who gave him some more opportunities. He even started in a game versus the Celtics, playing 19 minutes, having 4 points and 10 boards. But Tacko was pretty ass. He shot 42% from the field, a career low 29% from the free throw line? I don't even know what that free throw is.
It's like, what the hell?
Lack of playing time the season before definitely hurt him. He was averaging 1.1 points in 5.3 minutes. And just 11 games later, he got waived by Cleveland. But don't worry, 3 days later, the Cleveland Charged, their G League team, picked him up. Better than nothing, right? Fall averaged a double-double, 14.8 points, 10.4 boards on 75% from the field. He's shown that he can have some impact in certain levels of competition, but just the wrong sort of impact. Interior defense, but without perimeter defense. In the 2022 offseason, no team signed him. No more Tacko Tuesdays.
That's tough.
He appeared in the Jazz 2022 Summer League team, only played 2 games, had 12 points, 15 boards, and 3 blocks in one of them, and still wasn't signed. And so he took his talents overseas to China in August of 2022, in a move that quietly went under the radar, as quiet as it could be for Tacko. I mean, a video on him winning a tip-off has nearly 1 million views, so yeah, I'll call this move quiet. But Tacko Fall has been dominating the CBA like Shaq. And I mean literally. He's out here running fast breaks, bullying players, but he's only playing 25 minutes a game, averaging 14 points, 10 boards, 3 blocks on 74% from the field. He looks way taller and bigger than any of the other centers in the league. But why didn't any NBA team actually give him a real chance? But let me rephrase that. More of a chance than 19 garbage minute games in a season. Why didn't they keep him around in the league and just see where he goes? Tacko has continued to improve year after year, to the point that even in his pre-game routines, he was hitting step backs? That form's still trash though.
Try!
What boggles my mind the most about Tacko is the fact that he really hasn't dealt with any foot injuries like most 7'3" and above players have, knock on wood. At 311 pounds, Tacko would be the heaviest player in the NBA right now. There's very few that could even stay with him inside the paint. The main problem with Tacko is that physically, he still isn't in NBA condition. And I'm not talking about his weight. During college, he worked on building his stamina up to being able to play more than 20 minutes a night. In the G League, he was able to up it to 27 minutes a night. But the NBA is a different beast. More than shooting, the NBA's pace is extremely fast. fast, and well, Tacko's foot speed is still slow. But honestly, it's amazing for a 7'6" guy. We've seen a lot of other tall players be awkward on the court. What he has proven is the ability to constantly improve. Coaches, NBA players all have said that they are in awe of Tacko, but also love being around him. Remember, he came from nothing, from not having food to eat to making the NBA. Never doubt that. And he has a lot of potential because, again, he started playing basketball when he was 15, so he's still learning a lot of those innate skills and muscle memory that a lot of players had by the time they were 17. I just want Tacko to get the same chance that Boban did when he first started. Boban came into the league at 27 years old, so Tacko, who is now 26, still has time to continue to develop. He really hasn't been playing basketball for that long. He's more been a victim of the NBA's push towards perimeter play. But Tacko Fall deserves a chance to stay in the league. We're rooting for you, Tacko. The all-day notification watch out goes to Big Wiggy. Thanks for the all-day support. Giveaway winners will be announced this week. And if you want to know why the NBA is actually broken, there's a video right here. And if you're still here, you'll really want to comment Tacko, so I know. Tacko Bell. It's your boy MJ. We out. And we vibing.